So teaching your dog to come when you call them. So there's one big thing that I always tell owners to do with one of your meals a day, especially if you have a puppy or a young dog, or even if you just adopt a dog, I would really start hand feeding them and associating it with their name. That way they have a positive association. When you say their name, they come to you, look at you, they get food. So this is what the engagement's gonna look like. Robbie, yeah, good boy. And I'm gonna reward as soon as he gets to me. Notice I didn't go to the dog. I rewarded him when he came to me. I use a little bit of a leash pressure to kind of get him back with me because he's distracted. And I would have handfuls of his kibble. So it would be like a handful of the kibble here, handful of kibble in both hands, right? Robbie. Robbie. Good. Robbie. Good. All right, and so what I'm doing is rewarding when he gets close enough, giving me some kind of eye contact. Again, doing this with one of their meals once a day is really going to create a positive association with their name. Next step is when you take your dog outside, do not set them up to fail. If you haven't taught a recall yet and your dog is not coming to you when you call them 4 out of 5 times, you really need to have a leash on them at all times. What I recommend to start practicing recalls is to have a long line, all right? And when my dog's going to use a bathroom and whatnot and they have their free time, when I'm ready to call them in, all I have to do is step on the end of the long line and encourage them to come back, and I'll just reel them in kind of like a fish, right? Another mistake I see owners do is beg their dog. They'll shake the cookie jar or have their hand in the treat pouch. Pretty much what I want you to do is your hands are relaxed. Don't give away that you have food waiting for your dog when you ask them to come. So it's going to look a little something like this. Robbie, come. Good. And what I was looking for is some kind of eye contact. Robbie, come. Yeah, come back, come back. Nice. And notice I'm backing up, reeling him in like a fish. Good. And I'm encouraging while he's coming towards me, right? I really want this to be as positive as possible. So I'm going to not have treats in my hand for this one. Robbie, come. Yeah, good boy. I'm going to reel him in with that leash. Nice. And reward. Okay. Big thing for you guys don't want to make sure that you're a cheap boss, meaning you're only giving one piece at a time. Make sure you're doing high value for the reward system. Now, if you have a dog that is always distracted while out sniffing or doing whatever, backing up while the dog is coming to you, yeah! I'm encouraging the dog to get closer to me.